Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. Well, as you can see, and I've said this in every other video so far, I am not in my studio. We are me and my best friend over here from Charleston, Lori. We are in Los Angeles. So I cannot wait to share with you guys why we're here. I can't really do that right now, but tomorrow I can. So after today, I can share. And that's so annoying too. I hate, and it's not even like it's like a big deal as far as like people will probably be like, "Who? It doesn't matter who cares," or they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, that's amazing." It doesn't matter, but I don't like leaving people on a cliffhanger. I shouldn't have even said anything. I like literally talk myself off of a ledge because if I'm not gonna share it, then why did I say anything? I am sorry. This is not a great way to start this video. Anyways, we're back to talk about Dorit and Jeff. Jeff Lewis is going in again, and it seems like he is not the biggest Dorit Kemsley fan, but it looks like he's a PK fan. So at least that's one half of the cauldron over here. Before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, especially for this lighting. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, let's start right here. Thank you to Reality Blurb and Mr. Jeff Lewis. Now, Jeff Lewis is obviously among one of the most prominent names, especially on Bravo, because whether it's Real Housewives of New York, Real Housewives of Orange County, or the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, it seems like he keeps catching himself in the crosshairs. And I think he's living for every moment of it. It's been several years since his Flipping Out show, but he often has the details on the drama surrounding many of our biggest housewives, and that is true. But now he's opening up about being blocked by Dorit Kemsley, and he's also discussing Shannon Beador's DUI and how he knew there was no way John Jansen couldn't have heard the crash. We're still talking about this crash? I feel like this is kind of like I think the saying is somebody called PETA because we're beating a dead horse. We've been talking about this freaking crash, the DUI thing. Let the woman go on. We did a whole season about it. Nobody cares about John Jansen. Everybody thinks Alexis Bellino is a twit. Nobody wants Alexis Bellino back on the show. Nobody wants John Jansen on the show. Great veneers, by the way. I love a good veneer. But you and your veneers and Alexis Bellino can kindly exit your asses off of the Real Housewives of Orange County. No more oranges need to be given out, especially in that direction. And we're good. We're good. We don't have to talk about Shannon Beador's drunken night, DUI. She got it. If she gets another one, okay, let's maybe go back in on her. But right now, I think we're good. So Jeff Lewis, yeah. He hosts Jeff Lewis Live on SiriusXM, and he has an exclusive interview with many people, exclusive interviews. But this one was a little bit different because he went on Nick Biofile's podcast, and while on the show, he discussed quite a bit, especially being blocked on Dorit's Instagram. And I just want to say really quick, I'm living for the fact that he was blocked on the Instagram. Hold on, let me play a couple clips. I'm gonna play a clip for you. No, no. Smart. We took off, or we added copyrighted music. Now, Jeff said, I don't really love Dorit personally, but I like watching Dorit. And he was then asked if he'd ever met Dorit in real life. And he said, yeah, she blocked me on Instagram. I don't know what I said, but yeah, she blocked me. He also went on to say that I tried to invite her to a party, and then I'm like, it's not going through. And I'm like, oh, she blocked me. Why did she block me? Let me see, guys. I want to double check and see if I'm blocked by Dorit. No, I'm not blocked. Why did she block me? Finally, he recalled the encounter and said, I ran into her at BravoCon, and she was walking really, really fast to her next event. And I was walking behind her, and I said, hey, Dorit, you blocked me on Instagram. And she's like, yeah, I probably did because you probably said something shitty. And he went on and he said, then I laughed, and she kept walking away. And in the end, Jeff admitted that he probably did say something about Dorit that she didn't appreciate. But that's also the thing, too. This is why Jeff Lewis gets a lot of passes, and he might say that he doesn't get passes. But Jeff Lewis acts like he's funny. It's comical, but it's like one of those, it's funny and it's comical to be an asshole. But if you're on the receiving end of the person who's being an asshole to you, then yeah, you're probably going to to eliminate that person because it's toxic. So if I had somebody who goes on, and I've done this too. I've had people on YouTube or podcasters or whatever who have said really nasty shit about me. And when they do, I'm like, that's great. I'm not going to entertain you. I think that you're a moron. And why are you talking about me? I'm not, but I'm also not a Real Housewife. I'm not on Bravo. I'm not in a position where you need to be talking about my relationship in my life. And yeah, I would rather eliminate you than eviscerate you, because I'm also not Dorit. I'm not going to like, Dorit walked away and blocked, and that's smart. But I would be like, I'm going to grab you by the throat and we're going to solve this a different way. And I don't want to be like that. That's 20-year-old Adam, not 31-year-old Adam. We're different now. We're evolved. Yeah. But the other part of the interview that's picking up steam is when Jeff discussed Shannon's DUI and how John had to have heard the crash, which he did admit. But he said the night of the DUI, I was obviously privy to all of the information because we're close friends. But I'm the one that said to Shannon 2 weeks after the accident that I don't see how he didn't hear the accident. And they got into an argument in the driveway. And immediately after that, there was a loud crash. And I don't know how he wouldn't have heard that. But it's possible he could have gone into the home. And at this point, we don't even have to beat this one either, because it has been declared that John Jansen did, in fact, hear the crash, and his daughters told him not to go down to the crash. I'm just wondering, are Jeff Lewis and Dorit going to be able to make this better or no? I don't know about you guys, and I'm trying to practice being better at this. I'm like one of those people, like, if something happens and I have a disagreement with you, or if you talk shit about me, or you have, like, there's a couple Bravo celebrities. I think that there's one that I might even see this week at an event who literally stirred up a lot of chaos for me. But this person's such a kind of like I feel like this person's a coward, but they might come up and be like, listen, can we make things better? I'm trying to practice being that person who's like, yeah, you know what? Water under the bridge. But really, I'm like, if you got beef with me, you got beef with me forever. Forever. But I don't want to be like that either. I want to be evolved. Hold on. I'm going to share one more clip.
I'm now being told that allegedly Dorit and PK is fooling the audience with this divorce storyline based on his alcoholism, which is why Dorit is telling everybody, including the post office guy, the milkman, and her gardener, that PK has a drinking problem. And it's because they need this money. And they're so dire in funds, allegedly, that Dorit has nothing to lose. And she has to make sure she is the marquee name of this show so that they can get money. And I was told the reason why Kyle said to Dorit in the first episode in their sit down, who are you? Why are you acting like that? They feel like Kyle understands that Dorit is desperate to keep this job and keep her check, that she is going to expose some very confidential things that Kyle has said to her in their private moments. I'm now being told that allegedly Dorit.
Oh, that was so good that I had that muted for that. All right. I just wanted to ask. There's a big question here. It's a question mark. Do we believe Carlos and Jeff? Former Bravo producer? Resident Bravo jerk? Or are you pretty much Team Dorit? I'm kind of wavering here, so I want to hear your guys' input. Pop off in the comment section. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you later. Love you guys.